Today we're taking a look at the Denver Nuggets versus Portland Trail Blazers match, which is happening on Saturday, May 22nd, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. During their hot stretch, Portland's offense has thrived from behind the arc, ranking first in three-point percentage. Their proficient shooting has forced teams to guard the perimeter more and actually helped them score more efficiently inside. Per NBA.com, the Blazers climbed to the 17th best two-point field goal percentage. This may not seem like much, but it's a big jump from their 27th ranking previously. Against Denver, teams typically focus on attacking from behind the arc, as they allow the 9th most three-point attempts per game. If Portland continues to shoot as well as they have recently, it should open the rest of their offense up. Then it will just come down to continuing to play defense as they have in recent weeks. The Portland Trail Blazers finished the regular season strong and secured the 6th spot. They were tied with Dallas and the Lakers and finished ahead of the Lakers due to the tiebreaker but behind the Mavericks. They won 6 of their last 7 games to nail down the 6th seed and avoid the play-in tournament. Blazers finished the season as the 5th highest scoring team in the NBA with 116 points per game. The Nuggets' championship dreams took a major hit when Jamal Murray went down with a season-ending injury. While Porter provides a nice secondary punch, the Nuggets' success will come down to the play of likely MVP, Nikola Jokic. Denver won the regular season series 2-1, the loss coming on the last day of the season when the Nuggets rested, largely because of Jokic's ability to terrorize inside. The Nuggets may need him to replicate his 41-point outing against Portland in February a few times if they are to escape round 1. But the Nuggets played pretty well without Murray and managed to secure the 3rd seed in the conference at 47-25. In Murray's absence, Michael Porter really stepped up and became a major scoring threat, while the likely MVP, Nikola Jokic, carried the team to the finish line. Since the beginning of April, Portland has perfectly personified their playoff ability to look either fantastic or dreadful. To start April, the Blazers were 3-10, the offense looked average at best, and the defense was bottom 10 as usual. When April 27th struck though, an entirely different team appeared. The Blazers are led by Damian Lillard, who is averaging 28.8 points and 7.2 assists per game. His backcourt mate CJ McCollum averaged 23.1 points per game. Norman Powell, who came over in a mid-season trade, averages 18.6 points per game, while Carmelo Anthony scores 13.4 points per game. The 2 centers Enes Kanter and Jusuf Nurkic each average 11 points per game. The Blazers are pretty healthy with only Zach Collins out. Making the difference is the play of the defense. On the year, Portland's defensive rating ranks 2nd worst, and they allow the 6th highest field goal percentage. In their late-year run, the Blazers' defensive rating shot up to 11th, and they would allow the 5th lowest field goal percentage. This may have been them turning on playoff mode early, but it was still good to see they have what it takes to play tough defense. The Blazers beat the Nuggets last Sunday in the regular season finale, but the Nuggets sat most of their starters. Before that, the Nuggets beat the Blazers twice, but they had Murray in both of those games. I give the Blazers a really good shot of stealing this series. Last postseason, the Nuggets were the NBA's Cinderella story as they pulled off 2 3-1 comebacks to make the Western Conference Finals. This year, pulling off a similar run will be more difficult due to the absence of Jamal Murray. The difference between having Murray and not having Murray stood out the most in matchups against other playoff teams. Since Murray tore his ACL, Michael Porter Jr. has stepped up and filled in the scoring void. Porter has averaged 23.5 points on 56.0% shooting in that time. Jokic averages 26.4 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 8.3 assists per game. Porter finished the regular season with 19 points and 7.3 rebounds per game, while Aaron Gordon averages 12.4 points and 5.6 rebounds per game. Will Barton is out until early June. The Nuggets average 115 points per game, which is 8th in the NBA, and shoot 48.5% from the floor, which is 4th in the league. They allow 110 points per game, which ranks 8th in the league. His production is a major reason the Nuggets offense has maintained its spot in the top 10 of offensive rating. Porter flashed some scoring potential in last year's playoffs, putting up multiple 15-point performances despite being a reserve. This will be his opportunity to show he can be a leader to a successful postseason run. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Portland. Trailblazers are coming into the playoffs with a healthy squad and plenty of momentum after winning 10 of their last 12 games of the regular season to earn the 6th seed in the Western Conference. Damian Lillard led the team with averages of 28.8 points, 4.2 rebounds and 7.5 assists per game. CJ McCollum played just 47 games and averaged 23.1 points and 4.7 assists per game. Norman Powell was the big recruit with averages of 17.0 points and 3.3 rebounds per game, while Carmelo Anthony averaged 13.4 points off the bench. As a team, the Trailblazers scored an average of 116.1 points while shooting 45.3% from the field and 38.5% from the three-point line. Jusuf Nurkic missed almost half of the regular season, but he's going to play a big part in this series with averages of 11.5 points and 9.0 rebounds per game. The Trailblazers are 17-35-2 ATS in their last 54 conference quarterfinals games. And they are 1-8 ATS in their last 9 games, playing on 3 or more days rest. The Denver Nuggets won 9 of their final 13 games of the regular season to finish with the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Nikola Jokic elevated his play once again to lead the team with averages of 26.4 points, 10.8 rebounds and 8.3 assists per game. Jamal Murray averaged 21.2 points per game before going down with injury. Michael Porter Jr. averaged 19.0 points and 7.3 rebounds per game, while Will Barton averaged 12.7 points per game. As a team, the Nuggets scored an average of 115.1 points per game while shooting 48.5% from the field and 37.7% from the three-point line. The Nuggets are 3-0-1 ATS in their last 4 conference quarterfinals games. And they are 11-5 ATS in their last 16 games after allowing more than 125 points in their previous game. The Trailblazers are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games as an underdog, 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Nuggets are 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games, playing on 3 or more days rest, 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 3-0-1 ATS in their last 4 conference quarterfinals games. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.